see here. No, we don't want that one. Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me take this off. There it is. Y'all should hear me now, right? Y'all should be able to hear me now. Why is it spinning? Why is it spinning? Oh, that must be the that's the video footage I'm using. That's the video footage I'm using, but there's a shooting in Chicago. A shooting in Chicago. We're going to turn the scanner on now. We're going to turn the scanner on. They're looking for a Hyundai Elantra. Zone 9, I think. Hold up. Let me try to refresh it. Okay. The stream is dropped it, so we're going to start it from the beginning, I guess. So the stream dropped it. This is the beginning here. This is the beginning of the feed. But 2 people were shot in Chicago at a Walmart, and the police were looking for them. .206 West Marquette Road, a Hyundai Elantra. They was looking for a Hyundai Elantra. Let me see if there's any more video of it here. Hold on. So we can find something live. Well, it looks like it's over, folks. It looks like it's over. I don't see no more footage of it. But there was an Elantra that left the scene, and they ended up putting a license plate reader out, and they ended up catching them. But this is the footage of it earlier. This is the earlier footage of the shooting that took place at the Walmart. Here, let me go on Twitter to see if there's any good posts on Twitter. Okay, so somebody says there was a shooting at Walmart Supercenter in Evergreen Park, Illinois. As at least 2 people shot and several others injured while fleeing or falling, reports say. Oh, he's saying zone 8. Let's try it. Zone 8. Let's see here. Okay, now we got the zone on right now. Can you guys hear the scanner? All right, look at the police car there. They trying to find out who's involved in this shooting at Walmart at Evergreen Park.
you coming out?
Another person reported on Twitter that gunman opened fire at major supermarket as 2 shot and multiple people injured. Evergreen Park.
346. 646.
So it's relocated to 200 West 87th in the Home Depot.
At the Home Depot. They're at the Home Depot.
You going over there to do paper, or you transport someone?
Yeah, this is crazy. Let's see, is there any more live footage of this? They found it, but via a license plate reader. That's what they're saying. Here, let me try to find another one here.
79 is Sony at 53 Bank. The caller wanted to give an update. Stated the people who threatened him at the bank are walking down on 78.
There we go. Don't tell me that one is now.
611.
This one's live, folks. This one's live. But it looks like they're getting a little, it might be my internet or... Let me refresh it. Let's see. I don't know. I think it might be my internet or something.
611.
Nope. It's that stream is over too. That stream is over too.
It was backed up before and then COVID. Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Jason Pack, a special agent with the Department of Safety for the state of Tennessee, one of the public information officers here. Today we'll have Sheriff Davis and Sheriff Kraft deliver the latest updates, and we'll begin with Sheriff Davis. Sheriff Davis.
We're not watching this.
Good morning.
Tennessee explosion
One of the
update.
things that I
Right,
want to start with, and I want to reiterate, we are still dealing in a slow, methodical method. As we get into this, we find it even more devastating than what we thought initially. And that takes us into the fact of the slow process. We got communities here. Sheriff Kraft and I both, on both sides, have communities that have been truly devastated. Woo. It's a tremendous loss, a great loss. The reason I get emotional for that is anytime before I speak to y'all, we always speak to the families. As to be expected, they're very upset. There's a gauntlet of emotions there that's with those folks. And as always, we always like to, excuse me, ask for prayers and thoughts for those families. But as we move forward
They said somebody
we've
said
had
that they got a
changes
shooter
to
in
this
custody.
scene even this morning. And what I mean by that is we're finding some of the scene is naturally because of where we're at has more ordnance that's on it. We're finding things that's more volatile as time has went or as the explosion has damaged or influenced those ordnance in some way, form, or fashion. Part of the process yesterday that was so slow, we always want to be very transparent with you, but we've gone to extremes as working with the FBI and being able to do things with the phones and identify what phones went off at the time of explosion, trying to figure out everything inside the scene. I can tell you that we've had more than probably 300 people that's done very delicate, very methodical things inside the scene. And at this time, we have recovered no survivors. Again, it's a great loss to our communities. Sheriff Crack.
As Sheriff Davis said, like I said, this thing is changing constantly. Like I said, we're trying to do our best to take care of the families. AES has been great sitting up with family support. FBI, ATF is also here, TBI, about any, I can't even think of all the departments right here.
I'm scared to name them all.
It's just been overwhelming with all the help that's come in to assist with this tragedy that we're dealing with. Like I said, it's changing minute by minute. Like I said, we found out this morning some changes in the safety protocol and what we're having to deal with.
Is that better?
Like, we were already going slow, and now we're slowing things down even more.
Is that better?
Just for safety for everybody.
Yeah, I'm hearing reports
And
that they
that's
caught him.
exactly one of the questions that we had, or knowing coming into this conference. You see the ambulances here, you see the helicopter here, and that's here for the protection of these guys that's here for their safety. I mean, it's when we have the situation and we feel that it's that volatile, we want to take care of that and naturally get in front of anything. And matter of fact, it might not be a bad idea for a guy from ATF if yeah.
Morning, Guy McCormick. I'm a supervisor special agent with ATF here in Nashville. You need me to come over a little more? Okay, sorry about that. Appreciate the sheriffs and all the support they've given us. What we're doing out here today is we have a number of our certified explosive specialists, our bomb techs, with support from not only the troopers, who have been fantastic, but a number of other law enforcement agencies. And like the sheriff said, too many to name, and I'd be doing them a disservice if I try to name them all, up there helping us right now. In a situation like this, what we find is that when these explosives are subject to the event that took place, which is heat, the explosion, being thrown, pressure, they can change and they can become different than how we know them to act. So right now, all of our bomb techs, our explosive specialists, are up there very thoroughly, methodically, trying to make safe the area so that when our
shooting at the Walmart store in Evergreen Park. Let's go right to Joni Lum. She is on the scene. What do we know,
Let's see
Joni?
this report here.
Terrence, we are at the parking lot of the Walmart at 95th and Western in Evergreen Park. The store is still shut down. Police are still conducting their investigation. But Police Chief Michael Saunders tells me that it appears that the shooting was between two people who knew each other. There was a 23-year-old male walking into the store this afternoon when shots were fired. It appears that the offender was in a car firing at the male. However, a bystander was also hit, a 23-year-old female. She was shot in the foot, taken to Little Company of Mary Hospital. The male who was fired at ran into the store, apparently had a leg wound, was shot in the leg, and lost a significant amount of blood. The chief said that it looked like the offender then got out of his car, ran inside the store, continued to fire. The Evergreen Park police got a report of multiple shots fired. That's when they came to the scene.
This is the shooting information at the Walmart
in
Chicago.
The victim stayed inside the store, and then the offender was arrested somewhere outside of the store. Evergreen Park police say that they have the offender in custody. They're still trying to investigate whether the offender and the victim knew each other. They believe that they did. The 23-year-old female who was hit in this shooting, she did not know anyone. She was walking into the store at the time. A busy time here at the Walmart. A lot of people were trying to shop. There were people inside. It could have been a lot worse, but apparently no one else was hurt. However, the Walmart is still shut down for the police investigation. Reporting live in Evergreen Park, I'm Joni Lum. Back to you.
All right, folks. That's it. That's all the information we got so far. Let me see if I can find anything else on X about the shooting. Anything new. Okay, looks like one person was hit in the leg. That he knew the victim, chased after him, and then the suspect ran out of the store. So hey, folks, that's basically it. We're getting ready to get off of here. I'm here to you know, every time something jumps off like that, when I'm by my computer, I'm gonna try to go live as quick as I can. So I'm trying to set it up to get it out to you guys. Thank you for coming in. The period of shooting has appeared to have started between a dispute between two people that knew each other. So, hey, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow me. We'll be out on the street.